So it's 2024, finally, right? I feel like most people's experience of 23 was not the greatest. Before I get into that, I just want to thank you guys for being along for the journey. I've been doing music for like 15, 16 years now. Maybe for the last two, people have been really discovering me, and I'm very thankful and appreciative. And I hope that you gain something from my music and these videos. And, I'm very appreciative of that. But anyways, enough of that sappy crap. Let's get into 2024. And I think, actually 2023, I want to talk about that first, to be honest with you. It's funny. I think I learned the same kind of things every year. Probably for the past few years, and that is that we're all just wandering around. It doesn't really matter what we're doing or why we're doing it or how we're doing it. It doesn't matter if we go to school, if we become a musician, if we fail at becoming a musician, if we fail at going to school, because there is infinite amount of paths and infinite amount of possibilities for us to do. And I think for me, at least, 2023 was a year of forgetting that knowledge that I have acquired over the many years of failure that I have kind of had, and failure and success that I've had. But yeah, in 2024, I think my main goal, if we're going to get into like my main goal of life, let's get into my main goal of life real quick here. Because my main goal of life is probably just to buy a cabin or a tiny house out in the middle of the woods, throw my phone in the garbage can and all of my electronics and stuff like that, just throw them in the trash and live off the land, never talk to anybody again. Maybe not that, but talk to very few people ever again. Social media, man, it's just bad for your brain, but let's not get into that. We're on social media right now to make a bit of a meta comment, but anyways, my goal of 2024, or my main goals of 2024, they used to be a lot more extravagant, but I think that my goals this year are just to remain being creative in the way that I like being creative and enjoy doing it as much as I can. I think that like sometimes, like I said, this last year, I just have forgotten that I can choose to do whatever I want to do, and so can you. Like nobody has told us, or nobody has obligated us to doing one thing throughout our lives, and having that sort of societal pressure to like feel like we have to pick a job or pick something to do in life and just keep doing it for the rest of our lives and not ever change directions or wander around a little bit. It's just silly. It's like we can't pick one thing and just do it for the rest of our lives. It's like saying, you have a buffet in front of you, but you have to pick one meal and you have to eat that for the rest of your life. It's just a silly concept. I mean, why would I eat one of those foods when I can eat a whole buffet? I could eat all of it. I could fill my plate up with some sushi and some fried rice and some whatever. I'm getting way too far into the metaphor, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to wander around, and it's okay to not know what you're doing, because none of us know what we're doing. I was going to say one of us know what we're doing, and I was like, who's the one of us? No. None of us know what we're doing. Not even one of us. And that's okay, like we wander around and we find the solution of the moment, whatever makes us feel enjoyment out of that task. And there are times where that task maybe becomes a job rather than a hobby or something that we enjoy. And then we don't enjoy it anymore. And at that point, if you don't enjoy it, flip the page and go to something that you do enjoy and follow those passions. And I think that can really apply for anything. I've had part-time jobs in life that I've really enjoyed. I worked retail for 5 years. I've worked at Amazon for 2 years, and both of those jobs, I've found some sort of enjoyment and some sort of fulfillment in. And if that is what you want to do with your life at the moment, you don't have to do anything like extravagant. The fun part about life is that it's just pick your own journey, and we can all do it the way that we would like to do it. And if you don't like the way that you're currently doing it, then you can switch paths. I just think it's funny that like societal pressures now is that we have to pick one thing and just keep doing it. For me personally, just speaking from experience, there is a lot of pressure to keep doing things the same way, I suppose. This last year, I just felt like kind of trapped in this bubble of like doing things the exact same way that I always have, and just redoing it and doing it and doing it and doing it over and over again because it's worked in the past, so I might as well just keep doing it. But I found that I wasn't enjoying it as much because it just wasn't where I was. I was walking a path and there was a fork in the road, but I continued on the same path instead of enjoying a new door or a new pathway that opened up, and a new adventure, you know? And so this year, I suppose my main goal is just to remain creative and enjoy what I'm doing. So hope we can all do that together. Yeah. Peace.